Kansas City and the surrounding area is known for the cultural influence around the United States. In comparison to New York or Los Angeles, Kansas City does not seem like an area with a growing population concern.
There are approximately 2,000 homeless teens in the Kansas City area every single night. I think when you ask the question compared to Los Angeles, somewhere in Florida, Texas, any of the bigger states, I think you'd have to look at, where is the economy at, how many people are going to be homeless for 2 months, how many are going to be homeless for a year, working minimum wage. I think compared to that in the population that's much larger there, I think it's an issue here in Kansas City, but in my perception, I would say that it's obviously much larger there. But hopefully we have, just as many, per capita, as many churches that help out, and as many closed closets and those kinds of things.
816 stated, some of them wouldn't stand out as homeless unless you knew they had to cobble together living situations from the kindness of friends who have a couch they can crash on for a while.
I think having the understanding that homelessness isn't just that you live on the streets every single night. Homelessness is where you're going to live in the next few months. Okay, so if you don't have a house or you don't have somewhere to live, you're going to go live with this family for 2 weeks, and you're going to go live with this family. So homelessness isn't just what you think about under the bridges and sleeping out in tents. It's really just a place that they don't have a permanent home, and I think that's the most important thing. But also with homelessness, they have to rely on shelters. So the things at Liberty North that we could do in Liberty area is host the food drives, okay? Because that's what fills the church pantries. That's what fills the clothes closets by having a coat drive. Those things, that's what they rely on, because they search every single day. Where am I going to live? What am I going to do? When they have the necessities, that helps it a lot more. Synergy is a great place. If you go to any of the quick trips and some of the other things, you guys will see Safe Home. And I know that obviously most people think like that's directly for abuse or anything, but that also they do provide they provide a warm place that they can go. So Synergy is great for students to go there if they're homeless, but also just in and around. I think there's the Salvation Army. They have some of the shelters that they put up. But other than that, I'm not sure exactly where they go every single night to have a warm place to stay. But hopefully they're finding them, and that's something that is also beneficial for just Liberty area to know, is where can you send them if you find a homeless person that they talk about that they don't have a warm home, that they can go to one of those shelters.
Teenagers are out alone on the streets. Whole families are struggling to get by each and every day. Donating your time or resources to shelters and food banks such as Freedom House, Love Inc., and Goodwill, among others in the metro area, can make a big difference. It's the kindness and support of people in the community that provides homeless people with food, shelter, and clothing. This has been Sarah Philpott and Alberta Engelman for KNET News.